As the week rolls on here in Estevan, the race for playoff spots heating up. And a Canada Cup championship. Defending champion Jennifer Jones has a new look to her team, but the winning results, well, they remain the same. It was a season of firsts for Casey Scheidegger, her first Roar, her first Scotties, and this week, first Canada Cup. So can Casey come up big against one of the country's best? Two teams with their sights set on the weekend square off this afternoon. Draw 8 next. I won't lie, it's cold, -19, but the sunshine makes it feel so much better here in Estevan. We're at Affinity Place. Let's get you caught up on the standings. Brad Jacobs, Kevin Cooey, top of the table. They have earned at least a tiebreaker. On the women's side, Carrie Ainers and Jennifer Jones at 4-1, also at least a tiebreaker so far. 5 games on the ice. Here are the others. Brad Gougeau against Reed Carruthers, who will not advance. Chelsea Carey against Rachel Homan. Really a must-win for Carey. John Epping at 2-2 goes against Jacobs, trying to remain undefeated. Laura Walker against Carrie Ainers. As we come inside and say once again, hello Canada, welcome back to Estevan. Cheryl and Russ alongside. We were talking earlier today about Kevin Cooey, all the changes he's had, and his game remains the same. I think same can be said about Jennifer Jones. One change, Jocelyn Peterman. They're not going to play to her. She's going to have to play to them.
Yeah, for sure. And it doesn't matter who's on the team. The new change, you think you might change the style. There's no change in style. Once that puck drops, it's all about offense. That's how you put pressure on your opponent. But it can also put pressure on yourself. Jennifer's draw weight's been a little bit off, a lot off yesterday. She's given up 7 steals so far this early in this week. That's way too many for Jennifer. 88% this morning. Made all the draws. She saw all the soft shots. You'd think it was getting close to playoff time, Vic.
Casey Scheidegger says she learned a lot by being in Penticton at the Scotties. More learning, though, I think, sometimes off the ice.
It is. They're very close to winning that big one you saw last year with that Scotties and that trial success, but it's the off-ice stuff that you have to learn to manage. It's the sick kids at home. It's the work commitments. It's trying to show up at these events 100% focused. And once you manage that balancing act, then the big wins start to come.
I know. It's dealing with the children. Scheidegger, Jones, when we come back.
Last year was awesome. I think making it to our first Scotties was also a huge highlight, and we learned a lot there about competing at the national level. It was a really easy decision to stay together because it would give us a little bit of an edge because we knew each other and knew tendencies, and we really like playing with each other. We get along really well on and off the ice, so we're really excited for the season.
The 2018 Home Hardware Canada Cup of Curling is brought to you by Home Hardware. Here's how. The 2018 Home Hardware Canada Cup of Curling is brought to you by Pioneer Hybrid, serving Canadian farmers for over 70 years. By Scotties, Sponge Towels, Purex, and Cashmere, proud sponsors of the Scotties Tournament of Hearts for over 35 years. And by Tim Hortons, official coffee of Curling Canada.
It's time to meet the teams now. It's brought to you by Home Hardware. Here's how. Team Jones from the St. Vital Curling Club in Winnipeg, skipped by Jennifer Jones with Don McEwen, Jocelyn Peterman, and Caitlin Logs. Out of the Lethbridge Curling Club, Team Scheidegger with Casey Scheidegger at skip with Christy Moore, Jessie Hyen, and Carrie Ann McTaggart. Jones will play the Red Stones, Scheidegger the yellow, and Scheidegger did win the draw to the button. So she will have the last rock. She'll have the hammer playing the yellow. Brushes down, and to get us underway, the Jones lead is Don McEwen.
Wait on me.
Well, there's nothing to separate these two teams percentage-wise, both at 79%. can see definitely the two leads, Christy Moore at 84, Dawn McEwen 82%, so not a lot of separation. Both skips struggled a little bit with draw weight along the way. That's been probably the biggest issue. But now getting settled in, starting to feel the ice. And you could see last couple games for both teams that draw weight and that feel was starting to come.
Yeah, both teams played great in their previous encounters. And I think they're close on how they do it on shot making, obviously percentage-wise, but totally different styles of play, isn't there? Jones is all-out offense, trying to put pressure on your opponent, and Casey kind of leans towards the hit because she's just really good at it.
Keep her coming. Keep her coming, Kara. Go, 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 go. Good. Good
Okay,
speed.
time for keys to the game, and we'll start with Jennifer Jones.
Well, think speed, and that's good for any curler to do. But that's what went wrong with Jennifer for the majority of her draw shots up until this morning. She just could not find draw weight, which is extremely unusual for Jennifer. And complicated. Once you get draw weight, complicated against Casey. Casey won't want a pile of rocks in play. She's not nearly as comfortable with rocks in play, her team, as Team Jones is.
Whoa! Go! Yep! Yep! Yes! Hard! Hard!
It's close.
And roll it
Sorry, Dawn. My bad.
underneath and back. Finally stopping back edge of the 8. Now for Casey Scheidegger.
Well, I think the key matchup is going to be at the third position. You've got Carrie-Anne McTaggart. She's only at 74% versus Caitlin at 80%, but her last two games, 80% and 85%. And so she's starting to go upward on her shooting percentage, and she does have the edge regarding the draw. And then I think we just saw a perfect example of dictate your style. Jennifer Jones is all-out offense. She throws the center guard. Instead of going around, go to the wings like Casey did. You've got the option with a couple different shots, not getting lulled into her style of play right off the bat.
Yeah, so not quite.
Keys to the game are brought to you by Sponge Towels. Nothing absorbs like it. But then you have to execute. And if you are Christy Moore rolling out center guard, now you're going to be chasing, and the style is going to be dictated by Jennifer Jones.
Yeah, it's lost. That advantage you had by throwing it to the wings and having Jennifer chase you is gone when you roll out on that one. Now you're chasing.
It's perfect. Make it good. Let it go. Okay, like it to finish. Oh, no, you're good. You don't need finish. Yeah, a little bit. Go, Caitlin. Finish it a little bit. Split center. Go, 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 go.
So if you happen to be with us for the first time, this is our opening event in our season of champions. Slight rule changes. 10 ends, that hasn't changed. 4 rock rule is now 5 rock rule. Timing, different. Not an overall thinking time, 36, 37 minutes. 1 through 5, 4 minutes. 6 to 10, 4:15. 2 90-second timeouts, and then something new they call the clock stops or the skips timeout. And that comes 1 per half and on a skips last stone. So if you get to a point where you just need that little extra 30 seconds, that's your skips timeout, and only 1 per half. Jocelyn Peterman.
I was talking to some of the players between games, asking them about they've played 5 rock rule for quite a few years, but 8 ends, and now they're playing the 5 rock rule with 10 ends, and was just talking to them about, did they feel the difference? And it's the focus. It's trying to maintain the focus, because every end is almost all-out offense, and you now have to do that for 2 more ends, and you could go an extra end on top of it. So a lot of concentration and focus and thought process the last couple ends to stay in the game mentally.
Yeah, would you think it's safe to say it's not physical 2 ends that's going to hurt them? It's just mental. Just has to curl another half an inch.
Coming up. And away it goes, and the shooter will roll to a corner covering the edge of the 8.
All the teams comfortable with draw weight now, the kick speed, getting used to that muscle memory. Yeah, he's got a shade straighter today, maybe a quarter of a second faster, but you can see more shots being made by everybody.
To watch the ice, because we noticed it was getting a little bit straighter last draw, and whether they did anything between draws, the curlers commented on it. We noticed it. and by it getting a little bit straighter, it was almost a little bit faster, and we were seeing a lot of shots slide deep.
Hard, guys.
As we say, good afternoon to Kathy Gauthier. You know, there's the American Hockey League, there's the NHL, there's AAA baseball, there's the majors. One is called the show for a reason, and when you get to the show, you realize that there's an extra level, isn't there?
It's very true. Casey said before the game that she felt after going through the trials in the Scotties last year that they were about 5 to 7% away from where they needed to be truly competitive. That was rock matching, that was technique, it was rock throwing, it was every part of the game. But with that success last year came the opportunities to work with different people through Curling Canada, different coaches. They now have 4 new people that are working with this team to help them at each aspect of the game to get better. And it won't come as a surprise to you that the first name on the list was Mark Kennedy.
But I would have flashed.
Yeah, Mark was having stepped away from the game and stepping back in now to play with Brad Jacobs for a couple of events. In his time away, he was asked by Curling Canada, would you mind working with teams? And he's worked with a number, including Scheidegger, down in Lethbridge.
I'm sure he's in high demand.
Yeah. Really curling. No, no, guys. No, never. No. No.
Just got to slow down.
Okay, Caitlin. Good.
But it's true. I think, you know, let's use hockey for example. You make the NHL,
Okay, just a little bump. Back
but
12.
you need to do certain things to stay in the NHL. You get here, and you need to do things to make yourself better as everyone else does get better.
Well, and to Scheidegger team, to their point, the access they had after they had some success, you know, they won a slam and then they won the Alberta Provincials and the Scotties and the trials, and then all of a sudden they have funding and they brought in sports psychologists. You can automatically start to grow as a team because of the access you have to all these different levels of expertise. And the funding doesn't hurt.
Look at that.
Good sweep. Thanks, buddy.
Absolute perfect speed. Guessed on the right
Good throw, Kara.
room position.
Nice weight.
Tell you what, making the most out of what we thought would be nothing.
12-9.
Yes.
Oh, here.
You know, after the miss by Christie, thought this wasn't going to be their kind of end, but look at them set it up here behind just one corner.
I thought she threw pretty hard, yeah. I feel that's probably close, like to what she threw.
We can touch that though. I think
Yeah.
we could get a 4 there.
Be there for it?
Yeah.
Brushers have
like
a
this?
real good feel for this because they just brushed Caitlin's.
Great, Jen.
Great hit.
Exactly
We
6
just got
feet of
three
ice
lines, so you gotta
ladled
be
out here for this shot
like
of
some
Jennifer's.
line to it.
There's no
What I-
high
a
spots
little
in the
bit more
middle.
than
Now
draw,
it's just
yeah.
everything's just so predictable.
They've had their challenges, however, haven't they, Russ? In as much as there's maybe a couple of high spots, there's a couple of lanes that you have to
Yes.
watch. I mean,
Yep.
they have to still map everything.
Oh, no question. And as
Still back 12.
Cheryl just mentioned the morning game, it was about that 4 or 5 inches straighter, and a lot of people were like a shot like this where they just wouldn't quite come to the nose, tick and roll open.
And just like that.
Just that same weight you threw, Kara.
Oh,
So close, eh? Just
Yeah.
a pound heavy.
do this again, and she's going to be facing 3 buried rocks.
Sorry, just a pound heavy. What'd you get?
13-1.
Same as
So
yours, and pretty
on a
much the
shot like
same.
this, Cheryl, same weight, we heard her say, that's what Casey would like to throw. But do you want to get across, push it back, and roll over to allow possibly Jones to get to that corner underneath, or would you just rather sit right on the nose to keep the corner out and closer in the open?
I think you want it because you could leave, you don't want to leave it exposed or open to allow Jennifer to make any kind of a triple there. So I think a little roll on top, you're now almost above the tee line, and it forces Jen to a really tough freeze again. So just a little flop to the behind the corner. And this is kind of one of those shots that you use your brushers. Throw it to them, let them manage it down the sheet. If they've got enough to tap, then you go.
Way less weight here. This will curl hard.
And just Jessie Hyan, that's Casey's sister. Christy Moore, who was an alternate for you in Vancouver. And yeah, gets to flip in behind, but the shot stone now belongs to Jones.
Wow. Completely different weight.
Sorry, Karen.
Oh, I like that ice. Just
Oh, the ice is great, yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine with this.
Yeah, I like there. I think we
Really
want a little bit
positive
more, don't
comment
you?
from Carrie. The ice was great. Just a little extra weight, just pulled the string on it.
Could have missed that heavy just as easily. It was a tough shot, but yeah, obviously underthrown.
I'd love to go open side, but
Can't see any of that 3, hey, on the outside?
No.
Probably not from the hack.
No.
I like this, Jen.
Okay, she'd like to
Speed
go
for the
open
8
side.
foot,
Why
okay?
not,
Hey.
Press?
Like this.
the
I
speed's
think
close. I'd hit it early.
2 reasons. If you don't know the
That
path,
was back 8, right?
if you ever miss it, you're in real trouble. This way, you've got a little bit of room for error. If you can maybe over curl, get third shot, you only give up 1 or 2. You can be a hair heavy, as long as you don't roll open. It's just an easier shot.
Line's good. Line's good.
Back 4. Keep it
Close. Clean it. Whoa, then.
Back 4. T-line. Yep. Back 4. Yep. Oh, I lost it.
Oh boy.
Oh, that's almost there.
Caitlin asked for the brushing to get it by the yellow. I think there's room, Cheryl.
The only thing is where the back one goes, it's probably going to clip
But that'd still be for maybe 3.
3.
yeah.
Yep. Okay, I was being a little greedy. I was looking for 4.
You wanted 4.
I was.
Yeah.
What'd you get on that? I thought I threw quite a bit less.
13.5.
There's lots of room to hit it dead on. So this one should fly with speed. This one, the natural angle is somewhere in there. And it probably, you're right, Cheryl, should kick that one out. But the red, the key thing is get rid of the red for 3.
We want to get to nose. Yeah, no, I like
Jamming
that.
at the
Give it a
back
chance.
wouldn't bring a stone into play, huh? Probably still too far back.
Yeah.
I guess if it feathered the yellow and hit a lot of that back red, they might get unlucky.
Okay. Final stone. Jones hitting 2, but has given Scheidegger a chance here. Just a dust from Moore or Hyan. What do they got? Bang, bang. Oh, watch out. There's
You're
that
good, you're
stuff at the back, and the shooter rolls away. It results in a
One red.
steal of 1 for Jones.
Gotta get it by. Gotta get it by.
Casey Scheidegger giving up a steal for the 4th time in the round robin play as Jones scores 1. And so the team from Lethbridge will once again have last rock. They have the hammer playing the Yellowstones. It's not like she didn't have her chances, Casey.
No, and you know, that stings because even if you get forced to 1 or something like that happens, but then to give up a steal on top of it when you had a chance for 3, because you know it's against Jennifer Jones. And how many of those opportunities come along for you?
Hold it out there.
But first end, and there's where experience, you got to park that, move on to the next end. It was first end, things like that can happen. You're guessing on ice and weight and paths.
Whoa. I was just going for line. Me too.
T-line.
Slid good.
It's back T. You don't need to move it.
Just a 4.5. Yeah.
Little things, of course, just that bit too deep. And you come down to it and possibly take the end away.
You heard them say they're going for line, Vic, and there's a lot of that going on, and you get mesmerized by the line. It's going to sweep and get it buried, and all of a sudden it's too deep. It's up to that brushing tandem to put that on the X. They have to know what speed's coming down.
Back 12. Back line.
Yikes.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Freeze right on it.
Yeah,
I thought it was a 5.
Reed Carruthers picks up a single with the last rock against Guju. Carey and home and blank. John Epping with a couple against Jacobs.
Christy! 5, 4.
And Walker scores early against Anderson.
5 still. 5, hard! Hard line! You got it. You're good. Hey, Rip! Gotta go wait. Hard then. Go, 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 go. We're 4. Hard! We're at 4. Go, hard, go. 5 if you can. 5 more. One more. Good.
Pretty nice.
Great brushing to get that there. They were right out of her hand.
Right on the nose. It's close.
Again, quick pickup. Laws and
Gotta go,
McEwen.
gotta go. Done.
And runs it by. And now leaves them one center and just off center guards.
Boy, it's been all Team Scheidegger here so far.
Better come this way. I think I like that. Tap that a little is fine.
Hard to know where to go here, Cheryl. You tap it up, you're going to be open. They can run it in. You can almost throw a tight guard here.
A little bit. Yep.
Yeah, they're almost so good right now.
Yeah. Comes the guard.
Jesse Hyen, and they are all over it.
I think it just sat in time, no hole.
Yeah. There is a hole. Do you like it? Yeah, it looks like it from here. Here. At least that, eh? Yeah, 8.5. 8. Yeah. I guess, yeah, 8.5.
A lot like Brad Gush's, the spectacular shot he made. You can probably tick off either one of those and you might get the thrown rock in the rings, plus open it right up.
Caitlin Laws.
Yep. Yep. Okay.
Just basically exchange, although they do open up that center line.
Mm-hmm.
Do you like this all the way around?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, there's really no other. You can't play
Yeah.
with the in-turn.
Pretty good.
Be pretty tough unless you're tapping to get through that hole. It would over curl. So this is probably the best way to get in. Or the wide in-turn, maybe you could go.
4, 5. Line's good. You got room. Hard. Yep. Port. Line's good. Yep. Hard then.
Perfect line if it's heavy enough.
Hard. Hard. Really hard. Line.
Carey and McTaggart.
Hard. Get by the yellow.
4 and Hyen.
Hard. Line 3. You're 5.
You are by if you can drag it far enough.
Hard.
Oh, and right around they go to the top edge of the 4.
Christy Moore has swept 2 stones from end to end. Really good brushing.
Look at that soft hit and roll off the inside last end for Carey Ann. She's made a couple pistols already. I think half of this, you might get all 3 yellows moving.
Riding that center line. And only 1 is what you'll get.
Danger time now.
With regard to?
Well, it's the way they're lined up. I don't see a double opportunity for Jennifer to start with. Scheidegger can lay 3 here, buried if they want.
I don't think you can stop there.
And hammer.
No, I don't think so. Do you like just trying to freeze on that? Yeah, I know this path. Okay. Definitely less.
Okay, I thought it was more.
Less is good. Okay, mine's good.
Room.
Right now. Room. Whoa.
It's like the same.
Room.
5, 6.
Room. More room. Jesse's rock. Room. More room.
5, 6, 6.
Okay, whoa.
6.
Whoa.
Right beside that one.
No bounce. Go, 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 go.
Nicely done.
Oh, that's
Nice
nice.
lead.
It looked like it was hanging, Russ.
Yes,
Yeah, it really
took forever.
Yeah, it did.
There's definitely less bite to the rocks today. Still fantastic though.
Carrie Ann's a good little shooter.
She ever, eh?
She's, yeah.
The intern curls more than the
She can
out here.
definitely, her numbers aren't as high as I've seen them, but she's one of those players that can make that
Thought you
shot
were a
in
bit
an end
tight
that
on
turns
your
it all
jaw.
around.
Yeah. Okay.
Comes up with the big ones.
Except for Christie, probably the most second most experienced player on the team, goes back to we would have first seen her back in 13 at the Roar of the Rings with Irene Sonnenberg.
Yes.
If this doesn't make contact with the yellow, they can guard it up again, and then Jennifer's. I can't see her making a double after that.
Yep. Whoa. Whoa.
Jennifer Jones first, Skip Stone
Yeah. Whoa.
running it back, and we'll get the high one as we drop in on Carey and Holman. Carey with last rock after a blank in one. It appears that Carey is the shot stone.
She is, and I think that it was an execution issue for Chelsea Carey because of the time clock ticking down. She had called one shot, got to the hack, and realized that this shot was open for Rachel Holman. And so she changed the call, and the clock was ticking, and she threw it fast. It overcurled, essentially negating her even throwing the stone. And so if she can get to the crotch, she can remove and maybe score two.
Gotta go.
Coming through. And will not bump it enough, so that red stone T-line belonging to Carey is your shot stone. Steal a one, Carey.
Outside edge here is real nice.
I think you see a lot more teams having conversations in the hack while the other team's throwing, saying, okay, if they make this or this, these are our two options. They're trying to, not waste that time that they have. So it's tight. You're moving pretty fast with the timing on the ends. Looks like it's going really hard.
It's really losing line.
Get out here then. Gotta get it here if it's a 4.
Live look at what's going on in sheet D. John Epping scored 2 in the first. Final stone. Brad Jacobs on the way. Mark Kennedy with the brush down.
Brad Jacobs was facing 2 on his first. He made a perfect corner freeze. And then John Epping tried to follow him down. It overcurled a little bit, so this is a draw for 2.
Gotta get by the guard. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
We'll play the rub and roll.
And chisel it away. Oh, goodness. And they couldn't drag it over there.
Well, he touched it, so I think it's yellow now.
So he did give it a little rub at Cam having a look.
Yeah, yellow.
One yellow it is. Jacobs undefeated, 4 wins. Another one, 5 straight. And he will be into the playoffs. The top 3 in each group making the playoffs.
Just a slight overcurl. If that rock had stopped a little bit closer to the center line, it would take away this hit and flop. Not sure she can make the double. I don't know. You can see enough of that middle one, can you?
You'd have to hair. It's there, but you'd be coming awfully close to ticking that top one.
Well, here they go, the Ponytail Express.
Close.
And going to get them both.
Oh, how nice. She had to throw that down weight to make it.
Beautiful shot.
Almost perfect.
Reed Crothers picked up a single in the first. Brad Gouge with a chance, it looks like, for 2.
It is, in fact, a chance for 2. The advantage for sure this end was for Reed Carruthers, but one half shot has resulted in an open hit and stick for 2.
Yes! Clean! Clean. Shot, Brad.
Gouge with the lead, comes in at 2-2. Carruthers still looking forward to their first win.
I thought it would, if anything. Yeah.
Jen's ran really nice down here, so an opportunity that Casey got to see that one. Didn't take off too crazy, and Jen didn't have a really big weight on it either.
This is a little heavier too. It might have to curl a bit to hang around.
Whoa, whoa.
There.
Sit.
Now, question is, will it listen?
Go, 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 go. It's going to spin. Go,
Coming
go,
back?
Go. Keep going,
Are you
keep
coming
going,
back?
Keep going, keep
Are you
going.
coming? No, gone. And one it is.
I was hoping it would go on.
Nice shot by Jennifer Jones to get herself out of trouble. This just won't hang around. Good position by Caitlin Laws to help it out. We're tied at 1. Well, the scoreboard says 1-1, but I'm sure that Casey Scheidegger in behind there saying, I could have had a lot more. And she really did dominate these first 2 ends.
Yeah, those are the moments where you have to pretend. Okay, we forced them and they forced us. That's why it's 1-1.
And here in the third, it is Jennifer Jones does have last rock. She has the hammer playing the Redstones.
Shade light on Dawn's first in-turn come around, which is not in a good spot. And then this one's really in an unlucky spot, being that 3 feet too deep.
Yeah, got it line now. Not a lot of room. Hard line. Hard. Really hard.
You got it.
Gotta go. Hard.
You got it.
Hard, hard, hard. Bite the weight, bite the
Boy,
weight.
if it's heavy enough, it's good.
Make it throw now. Make it throw. Just get it in there.
Okay, that's fine.
Nice play.
I almost feel like we got to go here right now. Top 8.
Did you get that one?
Got a 14-7.
Okay, that's what she feels like. What,
Were we fully on this?
what's the alternative play if there isn't?
You could open it up. That would be the option, is look at opening it up. But I think she wants to play one setup shot and then go to open it up. She's got something corner frozen or frozen on that top 8-foot Yellowstone.
Line's good. Full 8.
Top 8. Line's good. Waist close.
Round, guys. Round. Off. No line.
No, top 4.
Where are we?
T-line top 4.
Yep.
Fighting
Yep.
for.
Yep.
Coming down. Hard. Needs to finish, Caitlin. Needs to finish. Go. Go. Go, go, go. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Okay.
Pretty good. I think you can see enough, though.
Quarter.
Enough to get rid of it.
Yeah, I think the double's even there because of the
Better,
angle.
you can peel this one into here.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah.
You need to hit about a good half.
Yeah, whatever you think. Can we get rid of both?
Like middle guards.
No, like in the 4-foot. Back line. Does it go over?
Do you
Back line. Not really. I like to kill one, but
What kind of weight, sorry?
back line.
I like the peel. I don't know. Do you like that? Only if she likes it.
Jones would be going after the back one with soft weight, and this team solves their problems with the higher speeds.
Clean. Whoa.
Might be able to
Yep,
chop
yeah.
this yellow one into the
Yes.
rings.
Whoa.
Oh,
Go, Case.
Well, that opens a lot of things. Still leaves a center line guard, gets everything off and back of the butt. But the 2 counters right now belong to Jones.
Yeah, she could be sitting 3 here.
might as well. It's a pretty long guard. There's only 1 guard left.
That's good.
The other thing I could see is maybe top 8 buried, but
That's real good.
Those guards were actually helping you.
yeah.
You know, that's
Down this path.
without hammer.
Yes.
Play the one you could see. I liked your call, Russ.
Yeah, it'll be okay.
I think the double was there if you wanted to throw weight. It wasn't easy, but or just get it behind the tee line. Then they're helping you.
You're not on this yellow.
No, we're not to it.
We's good. Okay, get to it, line's good. Finish it, yep. Yep.
Caitlin switch
Yep.
around and get a little
Yep,
more
yep,
curl.
Yep. Sorry, that's good. Oh, good.
But
Shot, Josh.
Just hit the 3.
Don't you find Cheryl with it? I'll pick on Jennifer here. She was so concerned about the line because there's so much curl, and she's saying, we're not on it yet, we're not on it yet, quit sweeping. Turns out they could have brushed it all the way down and made it perfect. And it confuses the brushers.
Yeah, it does. And then there's not a lot of relaying back about the weight.
On this one?
Oh.
Nope.
Field goal.
I know.
Got this one?
It's okay.
Nope, that one? Nope.
I don't mind it. Sure. They've got this, and that's the best.
Yeah.
I don't really want to draw here.
No, I was like either peel or draw. We're
Yeah,
Justin.
I think we just
I
do
love
this.
this call. Just peel it out. Whatever they do, you've got a very good chance of removing it for at least a deuce.
Clean. Whoa. Off. Good. Good. I don't know. What did you like? I like that.
It's the only rock that could actually help Scheidegger. That center line guard.
Plus, there's no easy doubles here either.
Board.
That right-hand one would be a little
You
easier
like
double,
the
but you're
same
going to
way?
jam it.
Whatever you like. Just a couple more feet. Yeah. 6 more feet.
Did they say anything to Carry On's tick? I didn't really see anybody say anything.
No, nothing at all.
Chrissy Moore. 1. And 2, back it up and sit down. So
Great shot.
they're going to sit there for second and third shot.
That was a tough double. She threw the right weight that when she clipped it, then it kind of
Spun.
geared down. She didn't overthrow it.
Yeah, throwing the right turn, the gear effect will bring that down a little lower.
Oh,
You
what a
hit
great
the
shot.
exact same spot with the opposite turn, you don't make it.
T-line.
Top 8-ish. Top 4.
Look light to me. You got to
Caitlin
go.
Laws.
Super T. Really hard.
Yeah. Keep going.
Top
Super
4.
T.
T-line.
Peterman and McEwen having to get used to each other
Go, Don. Go. Little more.
after
Keep going.
more than
That's
10
good,
years.
That's good.
McEwen with
Judge.
Jill Officer. He says the biggest difference is that she can see the stone now in many cases.
She knows
Just,
Yeah.
Jill was that much bigger than her, taller.
Just even flop here.
Quite
Yeah,
often just
a little
brushed
closer.
blind, so she said. So. But we forget all those little nuances. We often focus so much on the back end, the third and the skip, but this, brushing ballet that they go through, that they've bumped brush heads a number of times. They have to get used to the way they
10.
see a game, what they think, what one thing. She brings Chelsea Carey's
Yeah, you got it further than I
mindset
thought.
to the team. Peterman does.
Well, and
They have to work all those things out.
yeah, and the footwork, and even who's going to call and judge, because there's always somebody that's the first person or the one that speaks up
Queen, whoa,
first.
whoa.
And who is that? And does that make the other person second guess what they thought? And there's a lot of different things when it comes to the brushing.
Playing the third, Chelsea Carey
9.5, 10.
picked up the steal of 1 in the second. Final stone, Rachel Homan here in 3.
Rachel guarded on her first one, already lying 2. Chelsea was able to remove 1, but left 1 in the forefoot. But she does need to get to the forefoot for her second point.
Wow, this is going to really have to hook here.
Now it'll go.
Go by that guard.
Okay, whoa.
Yes. And little rub, little roll, and
2.
sit down. Oh, gosh. What a great shot.
2 yellow.
Rachel Homan picks up 2.
Nice chance here. You hit and stick right here. They're even. They're spread out, no double opportunity.
Right to it. Hard. Right to it.
Just biting even here, because then she has to angle that.
Yeah.
Rolls out, right? Okay. I like that 10 again.
Okay.
So we had like about that far. I think here should be close. I think this will curl a hair more.
Yeah.
Yeah. 10 again.
Just trying to roll to the right. Stay shot, but just behind that red in the 12-foot.
John Epping, Brad Jacobs. I'm seeing lots of yellow in there, and all behind her. Is that long guard covering them?
It absolutely is. The only thing he's got is the in-off from the outside. That's what he's trying to do to get to the lid.
Brett Lang
Faces through.
staying with it. Off it, come across. Oh, we'll get rid of one. Now the jam at the back, and he didn't move it far enough.
Yeah.
One.
Yeah.
It's
Stopped it.
Did he stop it on the way
Sorry,
out?
I actually didn't even honestly feel it. You didn't do it on purpose. No, that's smart. Just two? Yeah. Okay.
So taking the 2, watch Brent. He said, I didn't even feel this.
Oh, yes. Oh.
Bang. Oh, there it is. It was Kennedy stopping the rock on the way out. So pardon me, Brent. And it will be 2.
Good attempt by Casey. Just over curled on them, so now just the straight draw.
I think it's heavy to make it.
Looks all here.
It's all there.
Running, Joss. No, just let it curl and die.
Yeah, they've put no brush to this, have they? Curl and die. And finally it does. And look, and it's 2.
Sorry, I gave that too much.
Jones picks up a pair to take the lead on this Friday afternoon. There are 8 teams, women's teams, 7 men. Women will wind up their round robin tomorrow. The men's round robin play ends tonight. Top 3 in each group will advance to the playoffs, 2 against 3. The first place team will get a bye to the final of this year's Canada Cup here in Estevan. Jones with a 3-1 lead as we go to 4. Scheidegger with last rock playing the Yellowstones.
Oh, no curling, no curling.
Whoa. Just hold fast.
Easy. Good.
Good. 4 feet.
It's not super nice, hey Dawn? No, it doesn't feel like it's me.
Yeah, I'd say it's like 4.5. I'd be there 4.5 to tee at most. Okay. Just 4 feet.
Line's good. Line's good. Line's good.
I added, careful. Line's good. Line's good, a bit of room.
You're going to see a lot more, don't you think, Russ? You saw those numbers. You see a lot more seconds, throwing a lot more draws now with the 5 rock.
No question.
Used to see it be definitely leaning towards throwing more hits at the second position, but playing a lot more finesse shots now.
And the numbers are all lower across the board, I think, because of that.
Yeah.
Oh, we were watching Colton Flash earlier today. He was saying that having been able to skip, having played for Steve Laycock for a number of years, has been known as a banger, but has now got that soft game as well.
And you have to. I think it's such an advantage. I know Christy Moore, she's played all positions. She played second for many years, and then she played skip, and she was third. And you look at Anerson's team with all the skips. I think it's the school you could go through to be a well-rounded player, to play all positions.
Try and run it.
Runs it by.
Run and roll to a corner. Or center.
7/8, really?
Yeah, it does.
Slightly on the inside to try to make the double. And
take the shooter to center.
Allow the shooter to be close to that center line, guarding both Reds.
Yeah! Whoa! Yes! Hard! No roll.
No.
Yep. You're good.
And then rolls it over to cover the two stones. Shot rock.
Fabulous shot.
Yes, it ever.
Perfect. Like, the roll is tough. You're making them 60% of the time perfect.
Or around. Or run, like we can't leave those there.
No.
I don't mind coming in, we're down.
Huh?
I don't mind coming in, we're down.
Yeah, straight around everything would work. Getting a little risky. You're only 2 down.
Jesse Hyen won and stuffed it, but will still be
Good enough.
2 Jones Stones. Maybe just hanging on to the edge, but shot rock for the moment now belongs to Scheidegger.
Throw here.
Here's finished.
It's good for Jones that second stone of hers hung around. She had the ability to use it as a force point. Caitlin can make this hit and roll.
Clean. Yes. Whoa! No! Never. Go. Okay.
Looks like it's going.
Just seemed to float on her.
Hit, roll. Yeah, whatever you like. I'm good with both.
Well, by playing that double run a little earlier, Jesse managed to open it up for the team here, so they've got some breathing room to score some points.
Rate's good. Clean. Whoa. Close. Whoa. Close. Whoa. Go, Jess. No.
My bad.
Nice way.
Good. Same thing. Even if you're edge to edge, that's pretty good.
Not at all.
Same way.
Probably better not to bury this.
Maybe just a hair close is the good
No
though.
matter how good this is, it's still only in the 12-foot. Team Scheidegger, looking at the scoreboard, should make an offensive play around everything.
Yeah, they've avoided that so far.
No.
Kept trying to open up the center and see if they could bring their corner guards into play.
Go. Okay. Nice try, Caitlin. You had less.
Not a lot of curl on that side.
Well, time to go.
Tempted to almost throw the draw there just because.
Pretty close.
7.
Room. Okay, room right now. Where?
7.
Whoa,
Okay, this
room.
is 7, I think. Okay,
Room.
roll.
Line's good.
Line's really
Room. Close.
6,
Whoa.
7.
Jesse.
Still a 7.
Carry on attack.
Jesse's rock. You're on it.
Got to get off that one. Got to get off that one, and will not.
Hard.
Okay. Sweet. No curl. Really nice. Great throw.
Definitely the story of the two
Sweet.
sides.
It is. I wondered about them playing the in turn because we know the out turn the other way goes pretty hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be an easier way to sink one, I think.
That just tracked.
Yeah, it looked really good all the way down.
We saw our draw numbers, 100%.
No, I know. I gotta kill it, so it won't be. I can't throw just hack. It's got to be solid hack. Okay. I only have half.
Okay.
Not bad numbers.
No, I mean, it's what stands out is the fact that her difficulty so far in round robin has been her slow starts. She's averaged around 67 in the first 5. Second half is when she's brought the game up. Right now, she's brought the game up from stone 1.
Yeah, exactly. Except this one. Ooh. Yeah, 88% this morning too, Vic. So trending in the right direction.
Thought it maybe had a chance.
First one that's curled there.
Like just her. She noses that.
Split this. Oh, that's not a bad call, Case. I like that.
You like that?
Sorry.
It's back to this ice where any underthrow and it runs a complete different
I like it.
path.
And then she noses and we have all this to draw to.
Yeah.
Or you just follow yourself down.
Yeah. Not look good there.
Yeah. Do you think she's going to come around the center?
That'd be pretty ballsy.
We'll just run too.
Yeah.
Could be for 3.
Yeah.
Okay, I like it. Yeah.
They held it
Out of
for a
the
long,
wing.
long time, actually.
Yeah, like I think your wave is good. Speed will be draw to the button.
Okay, to the wing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Talked about playing the yellow split. Now they decided to go around the corner guard.
Yeah, I kind of like where their shot yellow is.
Okay, line's good.
Kind of in a good spot if
Four.
Jen decides to go
Not
on the
really, you wanna be
offense.
full 12. Okay, full 12. 5. Yeah, right back here, right to T if you
We're
can.
not that deep.
Switch. Switch.
Gotta get it
Go,
into
Jess, as far as it goes. Line's really good.
Oh,
Line's really good.
blue here.
Keep going. Line's really good. Go. As far as it goes.
Great throw. Good sweep,
And
guys.
far as it goes is enough to be
Good Case.
shot stone. So sitting the 2 Scheidegger at
Well,
the
we've
moment.
got same as draw to the button.
Yeah.
To the,
And that's close. You were 14-7 when you draw to pin.
okay.
Yeah.
But still coming down out there. Well, that's because of the curl, though.
Yeah. Yeah. Good throw.
Yeah.
Unless you're hitting it with your shooter. I mean.
I just think this can roll into it. I guess I have to tap it very far.
I think you're either hitting it with your shooter or that's just going behind.
Do you think we can come off the back end of this one for shot?
Yeah, I do. I like that.
Do you like that better?
I think so.
Yeah, it's probably just, you don't think it clips it, eh?
I think if our rock was over more, I think this just comes to back.
Okay. I think I need like an 8, hey?
Yeah.
Kind of a 90-degree rule. If Jennifer hits it here,
I think
you
we
draw
play it off the back
a
end of it.
complete 90-degree angle. I think Caitlin's right. It should miss it. So I think they're going to go away from that call, hit the top one, and try to roll underneath that red one.
What? Third?
If she
What
hit
kind
that
of speed?
top
Like
one
8.5?
thinner, Cheryl,
Third?
to get the right angle, it wouldn't have enough power.
No, and it might just push it into that redstone in the right edge of the 12 too. Could jam it.
Jacobs again putting pressure on Epping.
Well, he does, but he was trying to hit and roll a little bit further to take away a double attempt, which is what John Epping is trying for 2.
Jammed it and rolled it far enough. Now they'll have a look.
He rolled it far enough to get one, but he lost his shooter.
Sorry, buddy.
One on the edge of the 12.
Yeah.
That's what all Jennifer could do, really. Pretty important shot here. It's not a tough one, and a little bit straighter here. We've seen a couple of. Caitlin sure didn't move here. The Carrie Ann's out-turn come-around didn't finish like they thought it would. So I can't see a miss on the inside here, but a huge shot because the skipper struggled a little bit, and they'll be tied.
Yeah, she makes this, and it's a really good bounce back from 2 difficult ends.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Clean.
Christy Moore with an early brush now, just the dust.
Clean.
You did say yeah. Overhand.
I did, yep.
Okay.
And as the dust settles,
A little tight.
I thought my roll here.
picks up a couple. Scheidegger lead Christy Moore as we play here in 5 of a 3-3 tie. Jones and Scheidegger. Jennifer Jones will have last rock, playing the Red Stones. Considering the way Scheidegger started and really dominating and just ending up with the single point, she has to feel a little better about herself.
Oh, yeah, you really wanted her to have a, she made a really great come around on that first of hers to set herself up for that deuce, and Jen really didn't have a lot of choice in a hit and stick. It's a really good battle back when you know you left a bunch of points on the table the first couple ends, but that can happen in an early part of the game.
Okay, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Now
whoa,
you
whoa,
force
whoa.
here and take the hammer
Yeah,
into
you
6.
Okay.
Brad Gushu, Reed Carruthers. 1, 2, 3. Red's in there. Final stone coming up. Mike McHugh.
And Brad Gushu has been lying 3 most of the end. Mike trying to create something. 2 of them are partially buried behind guards, and the roll on the far outside one is really tough. And so he is electing to play the draw.
Line's good. Okay, clean. Clean.
Needs 8 foot.
Clean.
This
Clean.
team will have some discussions, I'm sure, of
Good.
how they're going to
14-2.
proceed as the
Yeah.
playdowns
Yeah, I was
continue,
thinking
and
3,
the
so
tour
2 is
season
good.
continues, then heading into the playdowns.
Good guess.
Mike will continue to throw forth and
All right.
skip,
Double guard. Yeah, we're here, bud.
or it'll go back to Reed Carruthers skipping. They've got some issues to work out.
Firm. Half rock.
Yeah, I don't think they're far off. I know they've moved things around at the back end, but they all know how to play. They all know how to win. They know the strategy, the ice reading. It's 4 great players. They seem to get along well. I'd be buying their stocks at a lower price right now for sure.
Roll it. Whoa, whoa. Sit. Sit, baby.
Nice shot.
Really good shot by Jocelyn. Leaves
Sorry,
that corner
Joss.
guard.
Good.
Yeah,
Nice shot.
great shot.
Chelsea Carey and Rachel Holman has 1 on the lid.
And it is hard to see who is second shot. They've gone back and forth a couple of times and looked at it. I would suggest, judging from the shot selection, that it is 2 for Rachel Holman. Chelsea just needs to get to the stone and tap it back a couple of inches to get shot.
Sit. Rochelle. 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 Hard. Hard, Rochelle.
Dana Ferguson.
Go, 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 go.
Rochelle Brown is in. Ferguson sitting.
Okay.
And not quite far enough.
There it is. So 3-1, steal 1.
Sit. Okay. Fine.
Through here before. Yeah, this youth through here.
Not
The
even
curls on
thinking
1 second
blank
over
here.
there.
It's
Yeah.
any chance she gets to
Good.
put points on the board. She could get forced to 1 doing it this way, but it's just the style that Team Jones has won with for years. Get this buried, try to get an error, score your 2.
Here. Line only. Hey, Rube. Line's great. Top
Jocelyn
4.
gets
Top
to use the
4.
corner guard that she
Off, Caitlin. Off.
hit
Not
and rolled
busting.
and left there.
It's not busting.
Yeah, or a little deeper.
Gotta
Don's,
finish this, Dawn. Stay with
Gotta
it.
go,
Yep,
Dawn.
yep, 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 yep,
Hard,
yep,
hard,
yep, yep,
hard,
yep,
hard,
yep. Go, 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 go,
Keep
go.
going.
Slowed
Sorry,
down a
Joss.
bit.
Good.
Tucks
My
a
bad.
corner underneath. In a 1-1 tie. Laura Walker, Carrie Anerson, and DeWalker in the team from Edmond. Kathy Overton Clapham has the brush down.
And you couldn't see a stone that was red behind Kathy, so this is a shot for 2. Laura had the same shot on her first one, grazed the guard, but Carrie Anerson not able to capitalize on that mistake, and so this is again the same shot, this time for 2.
Big scrub by 1, by 2. Oh, very nice.
Great brush.
And pushes it far enough for 2.
like them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure. How much? 9.5.
Yep. Yep. Hard. Clean. Yep. Yep. Clean. 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 Yep. 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 Whoa. 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 Good, Caitlin. Joss, if it's okay, I want to take your set.
Sure.
Because I don't like my set.
Okay.
And I don't know if it's just me or whatever, but I just don't feel it. Whoa! Whoa! No! No!
A bit heavier here too.
No, please.
Clean? No. Okay. Oh. Okay, Care.
All right. Double's in place still.
Double whammy there.
Nice
Hair
weight.
heavier than she wanted and a little set outward.
Yeah, and those two don't add up very well.
You've always said on
Good
Jamie's
weight,
ice,
Care.
you're penalized for that type of error,
Nice. No!
which is the way it should be.
Little less.
Yeah, I loved his ice. I played on his ice for years and years. He's from Alberta, and
Hard!
he started to get used to it and exactly what you had to do.
Whoa. Good. Sorry. Caitlin.
Good, Caitlin.
Yeah, that's probably better.
Okay.
Sorry, it just kind of jumped.
Yeah, it did.
I had a hair less, but that's pretty good. It's a hard double.
Yeah, I said to them before you said the to roll, my nose is a really thin
Yeah.
double.
Especially if I couldn't roll a
Nah,
rock.
I think it's less
Like-
than that. I think that's going over.
Do you think?
Yeah, I think
With
it's
That's actually almost better. If you rolled a foot, the double's easier. If you roll long, it's tough.
Play
But
the out turn, it's a little, you can hit it a little
Well, that's
thicker.
what I mean.
Yeah.
this is thin.
Do you like the double?
Yeah.
I like the double.
Feel weight then.
Yeah.
Out
No
turn.
hesitation from the front end.
Is that
We
enough
really like
ice?
the double because we're not
Like
throwing it, so throw that.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
think it's going to do a whole
Come on down and throw it
sorry,
then.
A little more. That doesn't give it a less. Little less.
It's an all or nothing. It's can't imagine she'll miss it wide. That would be the wrong way to go. But it's you know, miss it, they split the rings, and you're giving up two. But this is probably your best chance to get out of it too, right?
Yeah, and this is
Good run
definitely
straight, I think.
Casey's
I think so too.
tuck delivery strength.
Half a rocket missed it completely. So that's if it's gets to that center line, she's missed it. She's got to be really thin.
Yep.
Scheidegger in her first.
Hard. 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 Whoa. Whoa.
Christy
Whoa.
Moore backing off.
No.
Thin. And yes, caught it.
So good.
I was going to say, okay.
She almost overcalled
Like,
it.
center. I'm like, it's off the center.
Carry on got them off last second.
Thought we were
That's such a
disrupted.
huge shot. You know, you
Yeah,
just
but
got
you
your
were
deuce
biting
to
center. Yeah, I know.
climb
I'm
back
like,
in the
I
game. You give a two right back.
She threw it to make it, Russ.
Yeah,
Through the
true.
rotation, she threw it. She didn't baby it. A lot of times you think, oh,
Oh, yeah.
I'd be careful. And
You try to throw it 4 inches narrow. Just you pretend you're making the double.
Yeah, and you don't come close. She threw it to make it. That was great.
Good throw.
You sound like you've had experience.
Ah, yeah. Let's try the double and you nose it.
Yeah.
She's really turned her game around, though. Jennifer Jones, when you think she was in around 67% her first 3 games, she was last in the standings. You pointed that out.
Yes.
Now she's back and feeling it a little bit. Today throwing 84. In her last 3 games, she was 86 overall. So
Yeah.
Can't hurt it.
she's
That's fantastic.
turned it around.
Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. Good brush.
Good. Nice, Jen. Roll weight.
Okay, I like it.
All right. Rachel's got one there. Looks like she's just sitting the one right now, and that's facing Chelsea Carey.
And that after
All
all
right.
of that pontificating, yes, the one closest to the center is the shot stone.
Okay.
It is one. Some risks obviously taken by Chelsea Carey to try to generate the couple of points, but it is just the potential of one.
Now, go, go, go.
Go, 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 go.
Just clean. Easy,
Okay.
clean. Easy, clean.
Yeah, one yellow.
Easy,
Oh,
clean.
didn't push it far enough and rolled off it.
Yep, hard.
So Rachel Holman
Hard.
steals
We did our
again.
laundry last night.
Steal of 1 and 4, steal of 1 and 5.
I think we want to give the rock away here. I think it'll run you.
Yep. You got it, Jen.
Firm.
Okay. Let's make this.
No, no way.
So looking for the blank with her last. Staying right with it, and
guys.
no. So unforced error. She only has 1 blank the entire week. Jones forced to take the single.
The 2018 Home Hardware Canada Cup of Curling is brought to you by Home Hardware. Here's how. The 2018 Home Hardware Canada Cup of Curling is brought to you by Tim Hortons, official coffee of Curling Canada, by World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures, and by New Holland, #TogetherBlue.
Newfoundland Labrador with a chance to put a tray on the board.
Not heavy, Brett.
Is this where they're going to miss Walker? Yes, here comes Zipper. You can't give up this opportunity here. You need more than full.
Yep.
Mark Nichols, one coming over, and he's got it.
Yep. Hard.
Trying to blow this up, blow it up. And he moved it. Yes, hard enough. They're going to have to pick this out.
Clean! Whoa! Clean!
Pick it
Whoa!
out.
Curl!
Get loud, get loud. It's gone. The chance to win his first Brier title.
Doesn't look heavy.
It's getting frosty. Full 8 is what you need. Full 8 is what you need to become the Canadian curling champion. Wow, memorable. At the Mile 1 Arena in St. John's a couple of years back. Brad Gouju, his first back-to-back titles as he beats Kevin Cooey. And that will be our feature tonight as the men's round robin winds up at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Cooey with a win earlier today. That's 4 straight wins for him now. After losing his first, a win tonight will guarantee him a spot in the final 3. 5 wins, and you are in. Let's check the numbers after 5. On the scoreboard, it's Jones leading by 1.
Well, the numbers are really close, and what's impressive is Casey's bounce back after a very tough first 2 ends. She's now at 78%. She made a great skip deuce in the 4th end, and then a double in the 5th, and got a mistake out of Jen. And now they're only 1 down, but with hammer.
Numbers after 5 are brought to you by Pioneer Hybrid, serving Canadian farmers for over 70 years.
Make sure you're tight. Line straight. Keep it sliding. Keep
On
it
this
sliding. Go.
bright and sunny but cold
You got it. You got it.
Friday afternoon in Estevan.
Okay. Good scrub, guys.
We go to the 6th, and it is Casey Scheidegger from Lethbridge that will have the last rock. She has the hammer, playing the Yellowstones.
Well, that's all you wanted. If you were Casey, last end was a force. You didn't think you'd get it that way. She made a great double to at least put herself in a position.
Line's
Fantastic
good.
double.
Line's real good. Yep, line is good for 2. You're just there. Kate, line's really good for 2.
Sliding really nice.
Kate.
Good, Chris.
Well, that's a little tricky in there. What's going on as Gushue does have last.
Well, that yellow stone that is above the tee line was the final stone of Mike McEwen, trying to freeze into the pocket. But there is some space, and so Brad Gushue is going to try to get by the guard tight and tap that yellow stone out and maybe move one of his reds for 3.
Wow. Walker Gallant called off.
Go ahead, Brett.
Now Gallant, final few licks here. Bang, bang.
Ah, beauty.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's a great shot.
That is for 3.
Go, go.
Nice sweeping, Jeff. 3. Good call on the weight.
Thought she was good there. Yeah. Hack.
Be really nice if they can get this, just a piece of it and rolling behind their own corner.
Yes. Whoa. Whoa. Yes. Hard. 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 Yes for the roll. Whoa. Yep.
Beautiful.
Atta girl.
Just like that.
Nice shot. Atta go, Chris.
Good sweep. Nice.
Christie, a former Canadian and World Junior Champion with Heather Nedewin.
Great shot.
I don't know if they don't know the weight on the other side, but I would maybe look at playing the out turn, just because then you don't leave that hit and roll back in behind the corner, which they just did.
Yeah, leave the wrong piece open, right?
I think they're expecting it to curl and possibly over curl, but the first one didn't.
Finish a long way here. Fight the 8s. Gotta finish it. Go. It's gotta cross center. Go. Go, 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 go. Gotta cross center. Go, 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 go. It's good. Good scrub, guys. Back line. If you touch front, that's fine.
Really good weight choice. It gives you options. Over curls slightly, you take that front one off. Can't remove it yet.
Weight's good. Jump through. Whoa, then. Whoa.
A lot of rotation, a little bit heavier. This could take a while.
Just firm on the weight, Russ. That's talked about back line. That's almost bored.
And you said it best. The first thing that you thought of was soft weight. If you tick the guard, good things can happen. You can't miss wide. That's an unforced error.
One or the other.
Yeah, try to get something out of it, Vic. It's
Shouldn't do much if I'm positive. Hey, Caitlin? Yeah, I would agree with that.
Whoa! Yes! Yes! Hard! Whoa! Roll it!
Long McEwen
Atta girl.
and gets them both, and then leaves up that corner.
Jocelyn makes a ton of those.
Could you not answer my own question? I know why. Center line, get them up, get them off, get it off the top 8. But could you not be more aggressive, or would it be taking too much of a chance to ignore it and go behind here?
Well, you could, you definitely could, but I think 6th end you're thinking we want to make sure we score. It's kind of now you're starting to manage the scoreboard with hammer in the even, scoring in the even.
Okay. Tight top 12. I think so.
I'm
You
not
like
sure
that?
how willing Scheidegger's team is with the way things have been going, because they've just barely scraped their way back to take much risks yet.
Yeah.
Whatever you like better.
Well, that we knew coming in
She ever doing
that they were struggling. I think they only had one win in 6 games in 2 events. They don't score a lot of points.
I think so. We go there, they come around, and we're chasing. Okay.
Yeah, they're only scoring a little over 6 per game all season.
It was nice. Find out.
Added quite a bit.
Top 4.
Top 4. Top 4. Sterling, clean it. T-line, back 4. Back 4.
All in.
Back 4, back 8.
Stay with it.
Back 4.
Curling, curling.
Back
No,
8, yeah,
no,
back
no,
8.
no, then, no.
Set up a double here.
Go deep.
Okay, Caitlin.
It's really nice there still.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. There.
I didn't realize it went that far.
Yep. What looks good? Board care? No, I got tons of room. Okay.
It's gonna curl too
I
much.
think I like control.
Yeah, I think.
I even like normal. Okay. Kill him.
This is where it's way more important to roll buried than worrying about that enemy rock at the back. That one's not hurting you unless, of course, if you jam this, it makes it a little worse. But just try to roll one way or the other here behind something.
Like, peel.
Close.
Oh, we're not bad.
Close. Yeah. Yeah.
High in with the rush. Misses the one at the back and then spins that stone out into the open.
Might step on that.
Shot rock still belongs to Jones.
I need to throw more. Huh? I need to throw more. Just to hold it. Stop Jen.
Really good chance here for Jen to roll.
Hard. Really hard. Hard.
Little peek
Go big.
by
No, you can't.
A little bit.
You can't.
John McEwen, but that's about it. They'll roll it in, just showing itself.
Caitlin, yeah.
Get quite behind the guard.
There, draw, finish there. Okay. Is that yellow one there, though?
What's that?
Yeah, I guess it was. Okay.
Advantage for the Scheidegger team with that rolling behind the tee line now.
Hey,
With this call, they're trying to come around the yellow one on the left side of center to get to a rock 2 feet to the right of center. So this has to get by and curl a good 2.5 feet after it gets by, which it will. Optically, it looks crazy though, doesn't it?
It does. Well, and you got to be careful you don't leave. There's an easy hole for a hit by Jennifer Jones' team if they leave it in the hole.
Close.
6.
Room.
Really nice line here. The weight's there. It might curl to the red one.
Now it starts to dive. It does it ever. Look at it go.
We're to it. Yep.
Right to it. And it'll just that much go deep. Just past the pinhole.
14.
I'm surprised that.
And she's missed a couple, but she's close on everything.
Shoot. Shoot.
Maybe could have left a little higher.
Yeah, they kind of got caught in between.
Yeah. Again. Let's go. I got it.
Jennifer Jones and her first here in 6. Scheidegger with last rock.
Hard.
Big brush now coming through that hole. Got it. And he got the shot stone too.
Lots of curl in that spot.
She's feeling it now.
Yeah.
Good shot. Don't mind killing that back one.
Yeah.
So you can get low here, but it's
Chaseable.
yeah. But I threw that really nice.
Yeah. I was just calling her aggressive.
No, I agree.
Thought I could if we're by that one.
Yeah.
Just
Play
going
that.
to try and
Yeah.
hit and flop on top. Oh, there's not enough room. Just the double.
You could go out turn and try to roll towards that other red.
Did you hear, Jen?
Yeah.
I threw that really nice. Okay,
That
so
looks okay.
Yes.
we don't need to say anything then, I guess. Right, yeah. Slow start for her, that's all.
Yeah.
But the expectation is always there as soon as she steps on the ice.
Clean. Yep. Yep.
This goes hard here.
Yep. Wow.
Very nice underneath.
Atta girl, great throw. Good.
Great roll.
Atta girl, Kate.
Pretty good.
Yep.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah, the unfortunate part for Casey is the guard's long, and this
Sliver?
is deep in the house.
Sliver.
And this curl's like,
Just, eh?
this is the one of the
Just
swingier turns.
Yeah, it really does go hard. Carrie-Anne's over curl with a bullet. That was coming really hard and still curled to the right spot.
Was it ever?
What's my time like? You got a minute. Okay.
Would want to baby this one out of Jennifer's hand.
I like it here more.
There you go.
She, I think she heard you.
You got her. Speed's okay? Yeah.
That new dimension of the time clock and the 4:15 now per end. You heard Jennifer say to the front end.
Good. Clean
How
it
much
up.
time have I got?
Whoa.
Well, you're good.
Whoa.
It's
Clean.
another
Clean.
responsibility for the front ends.
Yes.
We saw Brendan Botcher run out of time twice because they forgot to look.
Whoa. Roll it, Dawn. Roll it. Whoa.
No.
Whoa.
Nice shot. Good shot, Jen. Good girl.
Just superb weight control.
Good sweep. Good pocket.
Not only went out of the
Nice
range
try.
by but 2 feet, rolled to the perfect spot.
Nice. Is that still solid?
Forced Casey to a cold
Yeah,
draw.
sorry.
That's okay.
You know, you go back to what Kathy was saying, talking about the Scheidegger team
Gradual there.
getting
Yeah, it
to
was kind of more of a
They had a little
the Scotties to that level, but thinking
thought I
and
used it
realizing to
all.
themselves
nice throw.
that is not the level. When you look at a shot like that by Jones, realizing the kind of weight she used, Scheidegger, to my mind, looks and goes, there's the next level.
They
That's what we have to emulate eventually.
Yeah.
solid 45, so just that'd be nice. Gradual.
And I think belief is part of it, getting there, and they've got that now. Now it's just fine tuning.
Pretty big ass. Line's great.
Whoa.
Hey, just go for T-line. It's moving now.
No, it's got lots.
It's really curling.
Yeah,
It's
it's not
really
bad.
curling.
It's not bad. It's pretty close.
Right
Looks
to
pretty
T.
good.
Draw against two.
Perfect.
Two.
No.
Whoa, Chris. Whoa.
No.
And Laws with some late licks, just not far enough. Good response. Pressure draw. Scheidegger to even it up. Christy Moore and lead rocks as we play here in the 7th. Wonderful draw by Casey Scheidegger just to the back of the lid for her single to tie it at 4, and it's Jennifer Jones that now has last rock, playing the Red Stones here in 7.
Top four.
You know, further to what we were chatting about, I thought you said it well as in the break, Cheryl, that the Scheidegger team is a good team. They've got a good up-weight shot. They've got some soft shots.
Top four.
Maybe those,
Same
we can
weight.
just call it that middleweight shot that they're lacking.
2
Yeah,
eyes.
it's those, and when to call them, those boards and those hacks, and having the confidence that your brushers can get it there. We all tend to, I think, until you get that confidence, overthrow the hack weights, the backline weights.
Okay.
And it, I think it simplifies it for a team to have less weights, but you can make a lot more shots once you get confident with the range.
No question. It's a must now with this type of curl. You can get it just about everything with the right weight. That one Jennifer threw was just brilliant. Let's just bumped it out, rolled over.
Five. Okay,
Well, you can equate it, I think, with golf. And golfers will have certain clubs for certain situations, but if they get in the middle where they're between, say, a 7 and an 8, they need to be able to manage either a harder 8 or a softer 7.
Exactly.
Oh, we're good. So good.
Oops.
Are you still there, Kathy?
I am.
It's been a while. Rachel Holman, Chelsea Carey as they play in 6 carries last.
And this is the force for Chelsea Carey. Rachel Holman is line 3 and really set up by a great double by Emma Miskew on her first. Really changed the complexion of the end.
Don't have it.
And so for Chelsea Carey, no options for multiple points. just the single.
Clean only. I got it. Get it out of there. Yep.
Well done.
Get it out of there. Go. That's good.
Good judge.
Caitlin, come here.
You'll notice Dana Ferguson, who throws the second stone, holds the brush for Chelsea Carey. Comfort factor. Carey again, one of those rebuilt kind of teams.
Carry line's good. I think you have to finish.
Well, Sarah throws the third stones on that team, but they looked at the sweeping and brushing and felt like Sarah would be stronger. And I think Chelsea said the only thing that she's had to adapt to is just Dana hasn't been in the house for a while, so calling line.
And she picked up the front end of Val Sweeting's team. John Epping, Brad Jacobs, couple, who's he facing?
He is facing a couple. John Epping tried to double on his first, didn't quite get one out of the house. So Brad Jacobs hit to lie 2. This is the thin double attempt for 2.
1. Ooh. And got it. Now uses catcher. He just pushed it out.
Really good try.
So 1 it is for Epping.
T-line, top 4. Back 4. Stop it. Yeah, T-line. Coming off. Hard line. Brown. T. Top 4 line. Yep. T-line. Gotta go. Hard. Back yellow. That's really good, Jocelyn.
Boy, right
Great
down.
shot.
Uses the little rub and then ends up corner frozen.
Some shots are so much more valuable than others, but look at that angle. It's frozen. You can't get it out because of the 2 yellows. They got to the inside enough that if you do hit that yellow that shot her second shot rock, it goes right by the back red.
And at that glance, it would appear that it is the red stone. Jones, that is the shot rock. Back of the button, back of the pinhole.
Keep an eye on that last rock. That could be the money shot for Jennifer Jones. What do you do with it, Cheryl? You got to just tap this and release it.
That's all you have.
It's still going to be there.
It's not going anywhere.
Oh.
Good.
What do you do? Low line or line? Yeah. You want a curl? I would have, yeah, because then you spin that one a little more out of the.
Just like T-line, just move it a rock. Do you like that? Yep.
Even a freeze.
I think this will curl here.
Seems they've forgotten this is a 12-foot game.
I think you can hit it early. We haven't really thrown much this way. Yeah.
You can play it wide, ladies, if you want.
It's funny with the ability to throw 2 corner guards if you elect to with hammer. It seems to draw even more play to the middle.
It does. We have not seen the corner guards used.
No.
I'd say probably 30% of the time.
No. Clean. Back 12. Off. That's good, Caitlin. Good shot.
Sorry.
Hey, what you can see is pretty good. Got just over half.
I don't know.
2/3. Like if you hit what you can see, I think that's pretty good. Okay.
Gotta keep our shooter.
Should drag for the double.
I think so. Throw it hard.
Hammer it.
The yellow one's on a nice angle. It'll stay.
Yeah, and she's calling for peel weight.
It's your best chance.
My first thought was peel. Do you want to keep my shooter or do you care?
I think we need to.
I wouldn't mind sticking it, but
I don't know.
I don't think I stick with a 9. Yeah.
I'd be making the double first.
Yeah, if you save your shooter, you're not making the double.
No, you need to throw some weight.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Make one go away, I guess.
You're still going to have that top one. It's not going very far.
Whoa, yeah! Whoa! Yeah!
More and Hyen. Hyen will stay with it. By. Oh, got it by. And
go,
will
go,
spill
go,
it far
go.
enough.
Nice shot.
Atta girl.
Boy, that really curled.
With that weight.
Good.
Really good shot.
She actually saved the shooter.
Yeah, I didn't think that was even possible.
Shot rock appears to be Jones. Top edge of the 4. At around 10 o'clock.
You literally hit what you could see.
Yeah, maybe even less because it had just caught by and it was moving.
Yeah.
With peel weight.
Great shot.
Tricky. This is the shot we talked about, isn't it? This is that extra gear that Jones' team has most of the time. And just throw the soft, manageable hack weight. Get maximum curl by the guard to get to where you want to be.
Get it by. They do.
Go.
Punch it through. Touch it as well.
Great
And
shot.
now move it back farther to
Nice throw, Caitlin.
the guarantee for the moment. That shot stone is Jones. As we look back at your keys and Team Scheidegger.
Well, you've looked at Carrie-Ann McTaggart. She's definitely brought her game up. She's 81% now, so she's running pretty good with Caitlin Laws, and then dictate your style. I think they have done that. I think they have not got lulled into Jennifer's game and tried to manage the ends as best they can for their style.
That's fine, yeah.
Yeah, I think I want to be back to it for sure.
Okay, I don't mind it.
So
I like
she
it.
can't slash that in.
Sure.
Okay.
Well, is this so bad then? Half buried?
No,
Okay, where do you want to be?
I want to be back to it.
Okay.
Could you not get to the inside of the shot rock and tap it a couple feet on the out turn?
One.
Well, you can see it all, and that's the spot that curls quite a bit. So I would say yes.
Then you're laying 3 and you've got one in front of the tee line.
Do you like that?
If you make this on the button, Jennifer kind of comes up in front of it.
That one's
It's
like
going to be tough to get in there.
No, the shot rock. Oh.
It's just backline weight.
Yeah.
But you got a minute, so you got to decide.
Timeout.
Timeout.
Yeah, and
They're looking now.
Yeah, she sat in the hack and could see. I don't know if she didn't see it from the other end.
Well, we have a moment here. Look at this. All that yellow
6 of them potentially.
and just that one red. Rachel Homan's last.
Chelsea faced 5 on her first one. There was 1 on the back of the button. She froze to it and left just a very little separation. With her upweight ability, Rachel Homan picked that stone out, and Chelsea tried to draw in again. That is that second stone of Chelsea's that is open.
And with her clock ticking down, she's elected to play her skip timeout. So grabbing an extra 30. Final stone now on the way.
Off.
Rachel Homan.
Clean.
And away it goes, and away it goes, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Count them up. A 5 spot for Rachel Homan.
Just this.
I just need to push it into the 12.
I think I like that better than the draw. The draw this is just
'Kay.
too easy right now, I think.
Okay.
I was thinking the same thing. Back 12.
Yeah.
Is that enough? Like,
Don't you think too, Cheryl, if you don't have that middleweight shot,
Sit
as Vic
2.
put it,
Yeah.
that forward hack weighter, and obviously this team can play them, don't get me wrong. But if you tend to play normal all the time, or you maybe don't see the shot.
Yes. Well, and I'm with you. This is, I think, a simpler shot. The draw's not that easy, and then they always had this.
Jones did, yes. Yeah, exactly.
You know, you play anything in there, and it's probably going away by Jen running this one in.
Back line. Clean. Whoa. Clean. Couple feet up. Whoa. Little up. Jesse.
Scheidegger and her first.
Hard, Jess, hard. Punch it through the other hole. Hard. Stay on it.
High and
Don't roll. Great shot.
Just
able to get across the nose enough to just push it past that stone. Back 8.
Okay.
What a great throw. These kind of shots impress me when you have a first shot in mind, then you go down, then you reset again, and you come back to make it and make it like this.
We're gonna freeze on this probably.
Yeah.
And she did rub it just a little bit, but enough to push it through.
Thanks.
Well done.
So if you identify right off the start is that's the only shot that maybe can put them over the next level, get them to the top. Brilliant.
What am I thinking here?
It's like it's back to close to 4.5 again.
Okay.
This is what you were talking about with regards to Jennifer Jones.
Oh, we just watched it from
Need line 2, guys. So.
You got her.
the other team, but Jennifer's so good at it. She's missed 2 that I can think of that weren't quite the speed she wanted, but that's their forte. This is what could save her right here.
The other thing was complicating the game.
Well, they've been doing that for sure, but Casey basically threw a wrench in the plans there by making the soft shot right on top of her. The more complicated, the better for sure.
Hard. Back 4. Sit.
And settle down, and she'll use that backing. It appears that is the shot stone, the red stone just thrown by Jones.
It's close.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Sorry.
It looks like yellow.
Thought we had to get by.
Yeah, no, we did.
Yeah,
think I was
the
that
problem,
heavy. I
it
thought I
doesn't
was
really
heavy
matter
together.
because it's deep and gives
14-1, but
Yeah, to the back.
Casey an opportunity to just come down to it.
Yeah, sorry.
Careless.
Perfect shot would be just biting top button.
Yeah, you always want to freeze these, but you don't have to.
No.
It's better in front of the tee line if you can bury an inch.
a little deep right now.
Lots of room.
Yeah, it's way too much.
Not a lick
Lots
yet.
of room. Are you? Yep.
High on the
Line
left,
only, line
lower.
only. You've got lots. Hey, whoa.
They're heavy, they say.
Whoa. Line's great.
Really
no
good.
bounce, no bounce,
We're not
no
bouncing.
bounce. Atta girl, Case.
And
Great
she's
shot.
going to come from deep. Here's the shot, Rock. Still leaves room now, though, for Jones.
It's definitely sitting 2 now, I think, also.
I think she was planning to come down to it all day long.
Yes, yeah.
Great
And with
shot.
that little bump back, you're right.
Yeah.
See, it's
tap
tricky
just
because I actually
brings
slid
that
faster
stone
on that
top
one, and
four
I thought it was way more weight.
definitely into play.
So did
2
I.
great finesse shots there by the skipper.
1 on mine.
Okay. Good.
So
Jennifer's just throwing it. It's Jennifer Jones, but
you need the button, guys. What's
it's
my
buried.
timing?
You got to be perfect here. Almost wrecked on her first one.
You heard her say we need the button, guys. With her final stone here in the 7th. Draw against 2. In a 4-4 tie.
Hard less. Yep, hard. Definitely less.
Line
They
good.
pull a little the string on it. Peterman, McEwen pick her up early.
Tee, way close. Line's good. Right on the tee. Line's good. Right on the tee. Can't hurt it. Don's rock. You're good. Can't hurt it. Clean it in. Nice shot.
Right on the button.
Yep.
Perfect. For the single. To lead.
Nice shot, soft on that. Sorry.
Dawn McEwen and her lead stone. As we go to the 8th. 5-4 Jones. Really well played and actually some wonderful shots on both sides. It'll be Casey Scheidegger of Lethbridge that does have last drop playing the Yellowstones.
Yeah, very impressive hand by both teams. I love the strategy change for Casey. He made that nice soft out-turn. Really hard shot, but made it. Maybe a hair deep on her second one, but it sure made Jones earn that single.
Rolled over in behind. Not quite.
Almost.
Well, that shot you said, her first, is our key shot. How good was it?
This was incredible, and it was a team shot. The front end saw it, and then they talked about the weight selection. The brushers managed it all the way down. Casey threw the exact weight that they could, and then the line call. Make sure you get this nice little hit and roll in.
Great shot.
Get the little rub and still push it through. Wonderful shot.
Okay.
Worthy of a big smile. Key shot brought to you by World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures.
Draw behind.
Another aggressive play here by Team Scheidegger.
No,
around the corner?
that's pretty close.
Ignore that red one. Round you go. Try to set up that 2 in the 8th end.
Looks good. 7-8.
Hold in.
7-8.
I think we're just
I know when I was playing it, you played a really great team that, you know, an Eddie Wernick in my era, Pat, or you know, Hal Hackner or something. You kind of went in the first time going, don't want to lose too badly. It's hard to be confident, and at some point in time you go, if I just made him throw one more hard shot, or I think that's what's happening here with Scheidegger a little bit in this last year or so. They came out to play the big teams and they were close, but I think maybe they wanted to be close. You know, after a while you go, hey, I can do this, and they're putting a lot of pressure on Jennifer in this game, a ton. First couple of ends, they could have scored a pile of points.
Well, it's smart for them to stick together. Not that there was any reason they wouldn't, but that's an advantage as well, just sticking together, the 4 of them.
You saw Anderson taking the lead on Walker. Anderson popped a 4 in the 7th to jump in front by 2.
Line's good. Wait if you can. Yeah, Bruce. Go for T. T-line only. Bruce. Lots of room. Got to switch. T. Line's good. Can't bounce on this line. Lots of room. Weight's really good. Clean. Caitlin, yep. Caitlin, yep. Hard. Caitlin, go. Atta girl. Great shot. Hey, Jess. Same weight's probably fine. Little bounce is fine. Hairless. Just to it. Okay, T-line. Easy. Gotta go. You don't have to for line. Gotta go. Yeah, Chris.
Wait's not bad.
Wait's close. Okay, no bounce right now. Chris. Line's great. Yes. Chris. Hard. We're there. Hard. Little bars line.
No, we're not bumping. Sit.
Good.
Good enough.
Oh, just almost over curled.
That last foot, they're making a big turn.
Corner freeze. If we tap it an inch, we lie too.
Yeah.
T-line? Yep.
I had a 14.7 on that.
I had 4.5.
Yeah. So it's getting a little better each rock, it seems. Super T.
That's pretty close to the same speed we've heard all week. Has been 14.5. The only game this morning, there was a couple paths people were talking about coming down hard on them, but other than that, that was the weight from the very first game.
Copy. Hard then. Top 12. Line's good. Get it here.
Starting to curl here too.
Hard for line too. Hard line. Hard. Gotta go, Dawn. You got it. Go. Okay, good try.
We are. For sure we are.
Okay. Just Toppy. Okay. Toppy.
If I could get around the red, that'd be nice. Like the second red.
Yeah, I think you can. Sure you can.
Or over Barry. Or over Barry. We can try that, or you can just go full 8 here. It's fine. What do you want? I like this better. Well, we have to be second though, right?
That's full 8.
Yeah, you will be if you're just full 8.
Full 8, but top 4's okay.
I like Carrie Ann asking that because they talked about 2 shots and then she's like, what do you want? What am I throwing? You need that kind of definite shot in your mind.
Lots of room, guys. 4, 5.
Yeah, it's inevitable when you call 2 shots, you end up right in the middle.
Sweep for full 8.
So
Lot of
true.
room.
6.
Okay, around.
7.
Hard.
Not ideal.
Hard, Chris.
Okay.
I don't know.
All right.
I had a 14.3 on that.
14.10 too.
A little deeper than they
I
wanted.
did a hair more than I just threw.
Yeah.
Where I'm like just top 8 line.
Yeah.
Okay, lock it on the tee.
Still applying pressure though. It's Miss Evers a foot deep. It's a chance to sit 3.
Well, we told you about Carrie Anderson popping that 4 to take the lead. Final stone now, Laura Walker in 8.
Well, for Carrie Anderson was in a lot of trouble. Faced 3 on her final stone, made a great double and roll underneath a corner guard shot. And so instead of having an opportunity for multiple points, now this is a draw to the 4-foot for the single.
Familiar names in Lori Olson-Johns and Lainey Peters.
Good judge, guys.
The front end,
Great shot, Laura.
Kathy
One red.
Overton Clapham.
Yep.
Calling
One
line,
red.
1 red it is.
Freeze on it?
Do you ever like trying to come here?
No.
What if we just corner freeze on it?
Yeah, that might be the call, Cheryl.
line?
Corner
On the one she
freeze.
just threw.
Yeah, we can corner
Yeah, it's
freeze
a
the
tough
red.
one because it's helping
Yeah, I
you,
like
but
that. Okay, okay.
yeah, I like the corner freeze.
Yeah.
And we have our first final, and that 5 spot in the 7th really ended it for all intents and purposes. Rachel Homan is a winner 9-2 over Chelsea Carey.
Clean. Line's good.
And
Right
so
to
with
the
that
corner,
win,
guys.
Homan now goes to 4
Line's good
and
right
2.
on.
Carey drops to 2 and 3.
Right to it.
I think you want to throw this short your error.
Yeah.
You never want to bounce off. It looks pretty good for weight.
Lost the line a little.
Oh, can we get past the yellow and get? I don't know.
I got room past that one.
I think it's interesting to note that, you know, the draws of Jennifer Jones are so good in this game. This was her problem to start off the event. She just didn't have that touch. But when the skipper says, I think I really threw that well, you know she has that touch back. Player numbers are brought to you by New Holland. Hashtag Together Blue.
Great numbers by both skips because a lot of the shots have been very difficult. Like this one, it's not a big port.
We
The
gotta
amount of
get by
curl
that
here.
corner and then by the one in the house. So
So you'll have to hair that. You can see that top yellow on the left. Hair that because of the amount of curl. And then hope you got the right weight. This can't even really be too much brusher's weight. It'll have to kind of be their weight.
Like your speed. Top 4.
room,
Let it work.
Let it work, Dawn.
can
Get
go.
off.
Like to go, we can. Top 8,
You
top
can go.
4. Yeah. Hard. Hard. Gotta go. Top
It ended
8.
up being light because they couldn't brush it early.
Hard. 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 Rub it up. Little rub, little rub, little rub.
And a little rub they get.
That was a tough shot.
sorry.
So,
Did you get on
top
that?
on the next one.
Sure. I don't mind that at all. Okay.
Control.
Okay. I like it, Case.
Smart by Caitlin to encourage the brushers to stay with it, even though they missed it, to bounce off enough that it's a dangerous stone. Otherwise, Team Scheidegger would be drawing around somewhere.
Yeah? Yeah, for top. Next one.
Okay. A little more old my way is okay.
Yep.
Control.
Clean.
Down.
Clean.
Nice.
Yep. Yep.
Yes.
Clean. Yep. Hard. Yep. Clean. Hard. Yep.
Whoa, whoa,
Clean.
whoa.
Clean.
Good shot, Case. Very nice. Really nice. Gotta girl. Great shot. Very good.
Leave her
We
the
were
tap. I don't know if we can.
Somewhat
make it work.
concerned of this controllable weight. She just comes up now with 3 beauties.
Yeah. It's
So our first
that's
and
just the
third, right?
confidence.
Yeah.
I don't know how Jen
Yeah.
gets in here, Russ.
No, I don't either.
There's no tap.
You could tick that red one, but you can't throw it hard enough to redirect onto the button. guessing they're just going to block the rock
double,
that
but
Casey just threw.
I think it'd only
Block
be for two.
the tap.
So I think we guard this tap and make her go out wide with the out turn. Do you guys like it?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so that was just kind of 12 foot, eh?
Yeah, 12 foot. Full 12.
It's not consistent across the sheet.
No.
Guard here, and it makes it very difficult to get that second point. There's nothing really here for Casey, so she's going to have to come down this way and try to score two. There's quite a bit of room, but what's the speed? I think this is the right call here. Casey could have played that out turn come around on her previous one, but Jen had that tap.
Halfway. Clean it.
Start clean.
Halfway.
Let it
Just
start.
clean.
Just clean.
Needs to finish a bit.
It's okay. It's okay. Just clean.
Halfway,
Whoa.
Caitlin. Not too deep, guys. Whoa.
Just halfway.
Just
clean.
a little higher than that.
Clean.
Well thrown rock.
Yep.
That wasn't an easy guard.
No, and she talked about it was. I think it was really good that she got the first one. She got to throw it there because she said that was a lot different path.
I think same weight I threw on the freeze.
I think a couple feet less. I think it's going to be straighter, so just a little quicker.
A
It's
little
not
feet,
gonna
a little 2 feet less.
catch the curl.
Yeah.
Do you think there's enough room here?
I do.
Really? Okay.
You just need to bite the edge of the forefoot.
Looks like minimum ice, though. Maybe if you get it way out there, we haven't been this wide, but you get it wide enough, it will. Most of the week, it's been tracking for a while, which will help her.
Sweep for tea. Line straight. Sweep for tea. Got room. Room. Sweep for tea. Go for tea. Line straight. Go for tea.
Okay.
Looks like walk. Just need a bite of the
This way,
floor.
this way.
Sweep for tea.
We're right on the tee line. We're good. We're good.
Atta girl.
We're good.
shot.
My goodness, that's great. Wonderful shots. Really terrific last two ends for Casey Scheidegger. And she has the lead.
Curl it. Don't curl it. Just get it tighter.
On this Friday afternoon, it's day 3 of the Home Hardware Canada Cup from Estevan. Two really wonderful ends played by the Scheidegger team, in particular Casey Scheidegger, to hold Jones to the single. And that was in 7, then to respond with some wonderful shots. That last draw coming from another area code and all the way over, and she caught the edge of the 4 for 2 to take the lead. So now here in this 9th, once again, is Jennifer Jones that does have last rock playing the red stone.
Good, Don.
Yeah, I think they figuring out that in-between shot. What a beautiful draw. Just obviously she was going to be fairly close on the weight, but get that broom in the right spot. It kind of ran for quite a while. It looked like tight ice. Brushers knew exactly where it was going right out of her hand. It's just a very nice shot. Jennifer's too, you know, that guard wasn't easy.
Too much line. Where? Right to it. To it.
Wait
to
till
it.
we
Line.
go.
To
No
it.
bounce. No bounce.
So does Jones try to score more than one, or is she going to try to blank here?
Nice girl, Jess.
Very nice.
Well, you were saying earlier today that Kevin Cooey has that
I think we can get low, which is really good. Do you like that?
Yeah.
ability
Top 8, full 12.
to play offensively, and then if it's not going well, bang, he'll just change and blow it up. Same thing apply here?
It does, but I think Kevin Cooey, they've got the opportunity just because of the body weight and strength to move a few more rocks. And the problem with the 5-rock rule is you have to move more rocks by the time you're allowed to peel and open it up. So I don't know if you'll see Jen play that way. I almost think that she'll try to score her multiple this end. If she gets a chance, you always have the eye on it that you can open it up.
Getting better.
But you know what Scheidegger is thinking. We're forcing, so there's going to be a lot of rocks in play.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Beauty, Jocelyn. That a
shot.
girl. Really good.
Look at that angle. The red rays onto the red. Might even go past the shot rock or close to it.
Perfect setup.
everything now.
Going to try it with Jesse Hyen.
6, 7. Okay, it's great. Lead only right now. Line only right now. Okay, close here. Close here. 7. Yep. Renee. Yep. 7.
Really good rotation, Cheryl, from this whole team. It's got to be fairly easy to judge.
Ooh, no.
Okay, good. Good.
Thought we were by.
Yeah, just carved in there. It's good.
Nose looks tough, but okay, I don't mind that then. Okay, I just don't want to roll a rock, so here. Okay.
10.5. 10.5. Right? She said 10 down.
Yeah.
So this is setting up or looking to set up for your deuce. So you try and roll
Got it.
away. Maybe you sit 2, or at least you sit third shot.
Yep. Hard. Hard. Really hard, Caitlin.
Looks like she may have been a little wobbly coming out.
Never off. Hard.
Struggle here to get it by the top one.
Real hard.
Oh, they
really
did.
Hard. Hit this thing.
Get it by
go, go,
these?
go.
No, not this
Okay.
time.
Okay. Try, Joss.
A little fortunate if it didn't curl a little less, ticks the yellow onto the red one. It would have been 2 yellow sitting there.
Speed's normal here.
Looks like Peterman just
Shoot. Sorry.
that landing leg is just shaking a little bit.
Timing off.
Carrie Ann McTaggart.
Just 2. Okay, just bite center is good. Bite center, guys. Hard center. Keep it out there. Bite center. Keep it out there, Jess. 1. Okay, whoa, whoa.
Just over. It's going to be curling too much.
This might not be good.
No.
Okay, as far away from center as we can. Okay.
Okay.
Maybe there's just enough room there if you have to drive that straight back.
Yeah, back 8. Back
Just
12.
avoiding
back
the
12.
overlap.
Oh, it's like tight ice. Okay, back 12.
Back line. Back line. Oh. Whoa. Back line, back 12. No, off. Off. Back 12. Clean. Clean. Just clean. Done.
Again, that very nice weight.
Go, 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 go. Really good.
Asked for back 12. As that didn't hit, I think it was back 12. Just perfect. You've got the red, yellow.
Hit yellow into the crotch.
Can you nose that red?
That's tempting.
I got air.
Goes right into the crotch.
I kind of like it.
It's good and it's
You
bad,
know
isn't it, Cheryl?
the
You
problem
can make
so
the
bad. Leave our
red
shooter
double
out.
and stay
Okay.
buried, but then there could still be a couple reds in play.
Yep.
And then the red's lined up.
What if you hit like half of this and got rid of the top rock?
Might be better.
Clean. Whoa. 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 No. Close.
McTaggart.
No.
Never. Oh, I want to keep the shooter there. Okay.
Uh-oh. Well, she moved it far enough. They are the shot stone for the moment as we drop in on the game between Walker and Anderson. And looks like red is sitting 2.
They are. Carrie was playing a double on her first stone and she jammed it, leaving Walker lying 1. And so Laura removed the other yellow stone in play. So it is 2 that she faces. 3/4 was open to her from the hat.
And we'll sit there back 4 for the single to take a 2-point lead. It'll be Walker that has the last rock. Coming home.
That's good, Caitlin. Really good. Nice shot.
Nice, Caitlin. Nice, Caitlin.
I like it.
Okay. I think I like forward weight.
Big
Should
shot
come up
here.
nice
'Cause you certainly don't want to roll out A, but
She
if
goes
this
low.
isn't buried, let's
Might
for
have
instance
something
say it's a
off that
nose,
yellow.
it's a double to sit
Should
4.
still be able to chase with the outturn or the in
Either
turn,
one, yeah. Like mine was overburied and I overburied.
Yeah.
And some air. Forward weight.
Okay.
Ooh, I thought I had a little more of that.
You got it all. That's high guard.
Yeah. You like board still, though?
The guard is really high.
Whatever you like.
Like board.
Okay.
Pretty consistent numbers all across the board.
Yeah. Scheidegger in her first.
Oh dear.
Guards up to 2 reds also.
Timeout has been called, and
Those are buried there.
this appears to be a full timeout.
No, this
It's 90
one's
seconds.
third.
Didn't
No, it's just how do we get
quite get out there.
No, but still, you didn't have a
Put it
chance.
off right now, I guess.
Yeah.
That's just fine. We gotta put one in here.
I think I got a draw right here. Even if I'm here and we give her that double, I might have a double back.
Yeah. What if we go right beside it?
Like right here. What about edge to edge right there?
Yeah. I like that.
I feel like I want to be a little, maybe a little deeper.
Yeah, ideally
Yeah.
right here.
Yeah.
Okay. You like that?
We want to be on.
I like it.
Just biting
Just
center.
biting center
Just,
line.
if anything,
Okay.
your hair off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cheat it that way.
Okay.
You see Dawn and Jocelyn down there trying to understand exactly where they need to put the rock.
So to come around that guard,
Yeah.
I would
Yeah, they
go
weren't there for input, were they? You're exactly. They're looking
Yeah.
for where the
there,
X is.
yeah.
Where do you want it?
So
Good
I'm
We're
idea.
taking middle for your draw to the button last
Yeah.
time.
Do you like here?
Yeah.
It's close, eh?
I do, yeah. I like that.
4 1/4 out wider or 4 1/2?
I'd say 4 1/4. Yeah.
Doesn't look like there's much of a port between the 2 yellows on the intern
like
side
three
or the
here,
outturn
so-
side for
Full
Jennifer's last one. So if Team Scheidegger can roll in behind there somewhere, they might be able to cut this down.
She might block it.
What am I
You
thinking
might
here?
still have a hit and roll. To be second.
Okay, so this slide.
There it is, yellow, yellow. That would be tough to get through
that
that.
speed's probably
Would it
close.
ever?
Yeah, I think so.
So they're thinking, what, top 8?
Yeah, top 8. The only risk is if it doesn't come up, you might have a hit and roll in off of it.
Yeah, for sure.
Line's good.
Short here doesn't work either, and deep doesn't work.
No.
Top 4 you guys want.
Well, draws have been the strength of her game so far today.
Line's great. It should finish.
Top 4 T-line.
Hang it.
Is it ever? Oh.
Top button. Clean. T-line.
Yep.
T-line.
Yep. 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 It's a good shot.
Just sit 3.
But you have some air and you have a catcher on the...
Yeah, you played that double. You're going to jam one, but you play the double, you're pretty good.
That or just drawing in here.
Sorry, guys.
Whatever you figure.
Get way over here.
Yeah, you can probably get way over here.
Is there a hole? Not if you're here.
No.
What do you like, Russ? I feel
Whatever
like
you
I like
like.
the draw better.
Well,
I'm
as
not
long as the
opposed to either. My gut was this.
if the draw's right there where they're talking, then Jennifer can use her own.
Got that though.
But it'd have to be back 4 foot, right?
Yeah.
Could she not slash the top one then?
Here, but we would do first, but that's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or
Even
is
back
that,
here,
is
Case,
that,
like,
I
that
don't
makes
think
it really
That's
skinny.
makeable for sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's there. Whatever
Where
you
do
want to throw.
somewhere in
It's
there?
just that I just feel like if we
Yeah,
don't
but the problem
make
is you're right.
this,
That slash on the left
Yeah,
is
she's
there.
got
like,
that,
it's
and if you come a little
hit or
higher,
miss, you know what I mean? I guess we'd give ice
Jennifer
right
can
there.
come that way.
I think we have a few more options. This was your gut. Let's go with it.
You could angle
Yeah, you
freeze
can even be back
maybe,
here.
Yeah,
Okay,
that
one
might
minute
be.
Makes it really steep.
like that.
Let's go.
I like the draw better than trying to play a hit and roll in there. It's just a higher percentage shot with
For
more
sure.
options. But where do you want it exactly?
Mm-hmm.
Probably is.
Yeah.
We still have our 30-second. I don't think I need it. But
Just tickle the 4 foot, even if your second shot, keep it high right beside that the one top tee line.
It's a shot worth taking time on.
yeah, this is faster than what she just threw last time. This is spot.
I didn't quite get out.
Gives you a good
Again.
idea
Yep,
of what
go.
this
Go.
new timing
Drill.
format
There. 6, 7.
does to your thinking process.
Good. Line's good.
Because there they are, the two of them,
Like it to curl.
Laws and Jones saying, okay, this is going to be a shot. Maybe we have to take our 30 here. It's just throws something else in for you to consider. Oh, she right in the hole.
Yeah, but they're laying 3.
She said switch, and I never should have listened.
Oh, jeez, that's 4 inches farther, and
I don't
I
want to
think
come anywhere close to that.
both Jennifer can scores too. Just stopped, didn't it?
It
Great
did.
throw. I like middle, yeah, because she was about there.
Yeah, do you like that?
I like this ice, yeah. You got it, Jen.
And Jen just threw this.
Well, there's no need to take a timeout now.
No.
You heard Christy Moore say it just stopped.
Yeah, it did. It did.
You have to get a
Oh.
that yellow one. So I
3 inches farther. I don't know how Jennifer gets more than 2.
That
She
seam
plays
weigh's
that
perfect,
yellow-red
eh?
rays.
Can't come to ours. We have to get low here.
Let's go, Jen.
I'm afraid to take too much less. So try not to sweep this early, okay? Unless the speed's light.
Sounds
Okay,
good.
like this. You got it.
You got her, Jen.
Oops, a daisy reset.
That's it.
Yep, loads of time.
Yeah, there.
Interesting thing to consider here. This is
A
her
bit less.
I'm
Got it
Ten.
close. You can go. You can go. If you
intern.
wasted.
She's only thrown interns the entire game.
Is that right?
Looks heavy.
And all of them for 92%.
Mine's great. Fight the floor.
This looks like another good one.
Mine's really good. Go, 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 go. Fight the floor. Good, Jen.
Good scrub, guys.
1, 2, 3,
Jocelyn.
and a good look around.
That for me? Yeah, and this one's 3 for sure.
Yes, I don't think there's any question.
Yeah, 4.
4 it is. So a bad break for Casey Scheidegger as it dug in on her. Jones breaks it open. You go from a situation where you think you're in control and then one stone turns it around. Casey Scheidegger's last doesn't go far enough and leaves Jones to draw for 4. She now has a 3-point lead. Scheidegger with last draw coming home, playing the Yellowstones.
Just tap that one.
Brad Gushu is a winner. 8-4 over Reed Carruthers, Mike McEwen. So Gushu goes to 3-2 and Carruthers winless in 6.
4.
4. Yeah.
Has that trials feeling to it in as much as the teams are so good.
Yes.
We often say there's going to be some good teams that are not going to win and not going to be very happy.
Okay, yeah, then, yep, let's go around, yep.
T-line, back button,
Yep.
back four. That's traveling better than done.
All these events send a message to each other too. Like look at Kui Botcher, for instance.
Okay, nice
Kui's
weight
new
draw.
teams played Botcher twice, lost both games. So that game for Kui this morning when he won is important down the road too.
Chance to use these corners now.
5, 6. Okay.
Interesting what Kui was saying to the media after it's not until Christmas when it really starts to when the play down starts.
Yeah.
You know.
Carrie, you can go. It needs to curl a little. Yes. Yep.
Keep this thing alive to get it buried.
Go, 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 go. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
easy, easy.
Good. Come on, girl. Great throw.
So here are the standings with Gushu's win to go up to 3-2. We know Brad Jacobs, Kevin Kui are guaranteed at least a tiebreaker. A 5th win on the women's side guarantees a tiebreaker. And probably more, but tiebreakers always the same.
Ooh. That yellow was coming back into the rings and staying.
Ooh, that's a tricky way to peel.
It's on the wrong side, wasn't it? That peel.
It was. You might look at. This is the. Casey played the outturn on this spot where she made that great come around draw. This inturn's so tough, it's hard to control how hard it curls. Outturn seems a little bit more gradual.
Gotta go for speed here.
Okay, just freeze on this. Freeze on this.
Gotta go.
Yep. Hard then. Hard.
Well, and I think what happens too, Russ, is you're getting to the 10th end, and if you can avoid throwing maybe down the slide path, which can get a little bit flat, if you can throw it in the good stuff in the wings, it's a little bit better ice.
For sure.
Kind of
I think that's what happened just right there. It's just once it took the big curl that you suggested, it got into the slower, slightly slower area. We're not talking much here.
No, it's just 10 ends of wear and practice before, and the path gets a little bit flatter than the rest of the sheet.
Lose 2-3 feet of speed makes all the difference.
Get it. Like 10? Yeah, like that? Okay.
Yep. Really hard. Hard. Real hard. Really gotta go, guys. Okay, whoa.
Watch the red straws. Clip it. Okay.
Sorry.
And in between and out.
This isn't bad either.
Yeah, I think that's all you have. You need to
try
get
and
at
hit
those
that with,
3
like,
reds here pretty
board.
soon.
Push that there, so that we have that too, huh?
Play the red double, but you're rolling out.
Something, I think. Okay, I like board weight. Okay. Yep.
Carrie Ann McTaggart.
Hard.
First of the third stones.
Whoa. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Real nice, Care. Go. Real good.
Rolling it away.
Very nice weight. Make sure you lose your shooter.
I think we try to make that double.
Yeah, hit this one
Cross
first.
the face.
Slowly going to run them out of stones, it would appear.
This one first.
Yeah, this one
Or
first.
try to.
Do you like the in?
Sure.
You can hit this one too, as long as it's only an inch.
Okay.
Caitlin. Clean. Yep. Hard. Whoa. Good. That a girl. Real good.
Real good. Boy, cracked in both at the
Nice
same
throw,
time.
Caitlin. Nice, Caitlin. Cut a girl. Really nice.
Right first.
That's okay.
Poked it a little bit and it was.
Nice shot.
Not sure Jennifer can remove that yellow. So if this is buried, it's going to be an interesting call.
Right to the back one. Pretty good. Line's good. Right to the back one. 3, 4.
Oh, it's curled
yeah,
early.
line. 3. Yeah. Whoa.
Just make sure
Whoa. Yeah, a little bit, Chris. Okay.
that must have picked. I put a shit ton of rotation on it. I think there's. Felt like I
We
really
haven't
had a lot of
heard
rotation on that.
much today, in fact, of picks.
No.
Ice has been clean. Yesterday we heard, and opening day fibers maybe from the carpet. That's the first indication today.
What do you guys like?
7-5, Carrie
There's a hair
Anderson
more
leads,
everywhere.
and Laura Walker's final stone to come here. Was she got a chance at something?
Yeah, but it's really tough. So she is second shot. That is a red stone. The yellow stone that you see to the left of Kathy O was the final stone thrown by Carrie Anderson. So in order to score the 2 or 3, she's running that long guard back, trying to hit it on an angle to pop, and then have her shooter, or the one that she's going to hit that long guard, roll across the house and
Wow.
remove the yellow.
Okay.
Whoa. Yeah. Whoa.
We're going to see where this guard is. I mean, it's way out there. Bang and by. And so that will be one more for Einarson and a win.
All right.
8-5. Einarson now to 5-1. 1-4 for Walker. And again, the 5 wins gets you at least a tie break.
Hard, 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 hard,
Hard! Hard! Real hard, guys. Rolling a rock, Don. Rolling a rock.
Oh, oh, it's good. Sorry, guys.
Okay, Jen.
Sorry.
That was supposed to be a peel, but I might have won her the game.
Sorry.
You rolled to the perfect
Really
spot.
don't wanna-
Doing this with soft weight and trying to get that roll or trying to tap this out.
This one.
Whatever you figure. How much can you see of this?
Quarter at best, 7/8.
Okay, well then we have to play this because there's no way you make that with peel, that
Okay.
double.
Yeah, it's pretty much edge to
Board
edge.
weight.
Is that going to kill this one?
For sure,
I think
7/8.
so.
I don't think you need to see much of it in this spot because it goes so
longer
hard.
then?
There's no way you
Oh, yeah.
make it with
It's
peel.
longer.
Like,
Well, I'll never.
1/8, sorry.
Yes, thanks.
One
But I
eight.
can only
Like-
see it. I can't
Sorry,
even see a
that's what I
quarter,
thought
they
you
said.
meant.
okay.
So how do I ever make this
On the
hitting
second one.
that
Okay.
thin? I need to hit about here to
No.
make that.
Look, this is there. You could probably got to hit what you can see.
I'll look at it down there
Okay.
and see.
If you could tap yellow onto red, get rid of the red one, and have the thrown rock roll over to the corner of that red, frozen,
Because we got to get rid of it.
then it might be tough
Yeah,
for Jennifer to
it's-
jam
we
it
gotta
out of
get
there
rid
with
the
that back
one
rock
and
there.
one of these.
I think you can make it with board.
That's all I see.
Because one yellow would be behind the guard.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and then you're kind of corner frozen if you ever
Here,
got
I
the
have,
angle
like,
right.
none of it.
Okay, what do you like?
Yeah, I gotta play this now.
It would
Board
be a
weight.
magical shot, but it would be perfect. It would work if you did it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Board clean. Yeah. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah. Yeah. Whoa. 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 Chrissy. Hard. Hard. Go with the shooter. Go with the shooter.
And that shooter rubs, rolls, and sits
Okay.
for third shot.
Pretty nice
Try.
try.
Good effort.
Almost as good as you can make
Make
it.
it go away.
Yeah. Okay, good try.
Yeah.
That was good. Could have hit it skinnier and made it go off the ass a little more.
Yeah, I guess so, hey.
Firm.
You done?
Just a nice firm. Like this.
Got loads of time.
One of those moments when
Our time's not even in yet, is
No,
it?
you got doodles.
an athlete thinks back to what may have been, could have been, when you go back to that first. Then the mistake, that stone just digging in, surprising her, leading to the 4 in the 9th. One of those games where you think that you deserve better for the way you play.
Yeah, and in the 9th, she threw that well enough to make it.
Clean. Right to it. Right to it.
Right to it, right to it.
Free throw.
And away it goes, and handshakes as Jennifer Jones will run. Casey Scheidegger out of stones make the final. 9-6 Jones. And she goes to 5-1. Scheidegger drops to 3-3. So one game remains on the ice. John Epping against Brad Jacobs.
Well, John Epping made a great shot on his first one. There were 4 clustered in the 4-foot. So Brad Jacobs made a run on his first, but Although most of the rocks scattered, there is still one stone at the button, buried completely by 3 guards that cannot be run back. And that belongs to John Epping. So he's drawing into lie 2, but wants to block the in-off. That seems to be the best way for Brad Jacobs to score.
Epping comes in with a record of 2-2. Jacobs undefeated with 4 straight wins.
Go short. Going to be good here.
And draws it right to the face.
Sorry.
Okay, what's it look like, Mark? About a third of a rock? Thin third?
As he's left the
so we want to hit
the double here, maybe the triple kill.
I think the triple might be there, Cheryl. You got to get that thin, but John's just over curled an inch. If it had stopped on this side, he would have been fine, but obviously a tough rock there. If you get up here, you can't hit it there. You'll only score your 1, but if you can get it on that top piece right there, stick it. That brings this one into play. For that matter, this one. Don't you think, Cheryl? He's got to hit kind of the top half of that shot rock.
I agree, and because they're frozen, they'll both go.
Trailing by 1 has a chance here to make the triple and score 2 for the win. Jacobs trying to remain undefeated. Final stone. Mark Kennedy calling line. Brush Brothers. 1, come across, move them. Oh, he's caught it. Brad Jacobs.
What a shot. Great line call.
To pick up 2. Brilliant. For the win. That's the way he was those couple of years ago, of course. Breyer. And then, of course, the gold medal. 7-6, he wins it. And then now 5-0. So, Jacobs in. We know that. That puts him into the final 3. Kevin Koo, we know, is in a tiebreaker. Now it's going to be a scramble for that 3rd spot. With Scheidegger's loss, we now know Jennifer Jones, Anderson are in. And what a scramble it's going to be there. Rachel Holman right now with the advantage, currently in 3rd place. Reminder, of course, it's the top 3 in each group that will advance.
The 2018 Home Hardware Canada Cup of Curling is brought to you by Home Hardware. Here's how. The 2018 Home Hardware Canada Cup of Curling is brought to you by New Holland. #TogetherBlue. By World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures. And by Sponge Towels Paper Towel. Nothing absorbs like it.
We haven't had the opportunity to play Kevin's new team yet, but obviously with the addition of BJ, they're pretty strong. You still have Ben, and with Colton there as well, it's on paper a very strong team, and they've had a pretty good fall so far.
Go, 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 go.
With Kevin, anytime he plays us, he gets up for it, as we do as well, and it's going to be a tough battle against Kevin this year, and this week, hopefully, we get to play him a couple times.
So that's the game when we join you this evening at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. This will be the final games for the men to round out their round robin. Kevin Cooey, we know, is at least in a tie-breaking situation. Guju is at 3-2. Brendan Botcher is also on the ice tonight. He's at 3-2 and battling Jacobs, who we already know is in the playoffs. So the men wind up tonight when we join you again from here in Estevan and the Home Hardware Canada Cup on TSN.